Good morning. We are here. We are live. Just a reminder, anyone who watches this later, check the pinned comment. I try to put the any notable timestamps down there so you don't get stuck watching some boring stuff. You can just click through to the exciting trades and or the performance. Looks like we've got a couple things at 10. So we just dropped a news reminder here on the chart. Existing home sales and leading economic index. Those are both red on financial juice, so something might happen. We are looking pretty bullish. Pretty bullish indeed. Is there a way to hide this on this chart only? All right. Just gonna take that news reminder off. We'll remember. I mean, looking at the 4-hour chart, if we're breaking up out of all of this, I mean, the next stop would be 21.1 back up into the consolidation around those all-time highs. It's another 230 points. Who knows if we get there today? I just don't see anything on the... I mean, I guess there was some consolidation here. It's just weird because there was no red candles. And then on the way back down, it looked like you can see these candles kind of, we were going down and then wicking back up on the 4-hour. So this area seems to have a little bit of struggle. And that's right where we are hitting right now. So there's a potential to reverse here. I'm leaning more towards we just keep going up, especially with now that Nvidia's earnings are over. Damn. We've gone up 280 points since 4 a.m. What is happening? Markets are back. ES. The ES move up and then down has some areas, you know, we have 4-hour candles where we were buying and then more selling. Guess we can see how how ES reacts with these areas, zones, whatever you want to call them, levels. But NASDAQ's not really giving us much to go off of. I'm just thinking it's a potential to reverse up in here. Otherwise, I guess we just expect price is going to keep climbing higher. Got a nice divergence here right before the open again. Oh wait, never mind. Had that backwards. If this was delta and this was price, that would be a good short. This is an insane move for between the hours of 4 a.m. and now. Taking out all these highs from yesterday. Well, we're about to open. We'll see what happens. I had some latency there. I don't think you guys could see that on Quan Tower. We are already hitting those lows, and Delta is not, with just the little selling that's coming through. So we did have a divergence up there, but price didn't make a new high, but Delta didn't make a new high, but price did. I would have just preferred Delta to make the high and price not to make the high. Yes, pulled pretty hard back down into that little zone off the 4 hour. But now we're going up. Damn. Delta's off the charts. We just went from a negative delta to a positive. And back into negative. So close to this low on price, and the selling is nothing like what we just saw with buying. ES is going after its lows again. Jesus. What is happening these last couple days? Thinking about shorting this momentum here. If this delta breaks that, just short here and see if this keeps going. Just kind of watch delta and add one there, see if we can get down to like 700 or frick, I don't know. Go all the way down to these 4 a.m. lows. What is happening? Might get a reversal later. Let me get some more points out of this, Jared. Oh my god. This is absolutely insane. We're up a lot. Oh, everything didn't close. Uh-oh. What's up? Hold on. Close all. Close all. No idea. No idea, Jared. I was just saying I don't know what's happening. Oh. Let me lock. I don't think I'm going to trade anymore. That was a massive freaking trade. I only was in 2 entries, but we're up like a lot of points. And my positions weren't closing on everything either, so I don't like that. Let me open up Rhythmic and make sure that those accounts are closed. Jesus. The only thing I can think is, I mean, between 4 a.m. and the open, we went up 300 points. Why the hell are we going up 300 points at 4 a.m.? All right, well, that got, that woke me up. That was a pretty easy trade. Just freaking jump in and ride it. I wanted to sell the top too. Up on a lot. You hope they are still open. What do you mean they're still open? Oh, looking for, yeah, you looking for a reversal too? Oh my god. Yeah, we got some. We came right back to the point of control. I was kind of thinking we might go take out the lows before this rally started at 4. But goddamn, that was a rush. I don't want to be feeling those emotions, but this just moved so quickly and it just kept going. And that we were in 8 micros on our 150K. Let's see what we did, because I'm not I'm not looking for huge wins or huge losses. I want just consistent, steady progress. So let's see what we did today. And 100 lot. I was late to the party. I didn't get in till 7:47. And I was looking at a Discord message. I wanted to short on, I think right here, this pullback as it came back down to break. I wanted to short at 780, and I was 40 points late to where I initially wanted to go in, but yeah, that was some heavy and strong selling. Yo, we hit a G on our 150K. I think that's the first time we hit 1,000 on it on the stream. There she is, boys. 1K. It took all of, how long was that trade? First entry was at 36. So 2 minutes. God, yo, trading is wild. And I wasn't even in my full position of 12 micros. I was only in 8 micros. To make freaking $1,000 in 2 minutes, that's absolutely, this trading's absolutely wild. The fact I wasn't even in my full position of 3 entries. I was only in 2/3 just because of how much this was moving. I was thinking we should probably scale down. I should have voiced that, but I'll be right back. I just want to tell my wife before she leaves. Okay. Oh, I wonder if my funded futures passed. I know we're supposed to wait till Friday to look at our performance on that, but wait, why did this go down? I know our my funded futures was close. Yes, we passed a my funded futures account on that trade. We also passed 2 other evals on that trade as well. This 150k is not passed. I think we were around like 4k the other day, so that's probably sitting at like, after today it's probably sitting at like 5 or 5.5 maybe, and we have to get to 9. So I'll probably get rebuild on that, but it's $50 a month, so I don't care. I'm not really in a rush to pass that. But we freaking passed 3 evals in the, like, we've just been trading them. We'll go over them the other day. So this is the first time. Oh my god, I'm so freaking, like, I'm pumped right now. we practiced good discipline. You guys saw every trade I took. When we used to stream, I would stream trades, but then I would find myself trading later on or getting into stuff, you know, in the afternoons, and I would give you guys updates. You guys saw every single trade I took on stream. That's all I've taken. We had proper risk management these last few weeks. We dealt with red days. We dealt with green days. We use the same size that I'm going to be using on funded accounts. Everybody and their mother, including myself, I used to trade way larger on evals because I'm like, it's only $30, so I can push this harder. But it's hard to get out of that mindset when you get to the funded part. Now there's no doubt in my mind that I'm just going to keep doing this on fundeds. It's the same thing. Like, I'm not changing anything. I'm just going to keep rolling like this. Yeah, I'm excited. Frick. Yeah, McLovin, freaking, we just had the biggest trade on the stream on these accounts, and we just passed 3 evals. Not this 150k, that one needs a little more time, but 3 of them are passed, so there's not much else to do. This thing was just ripping down, so we just I got in 1 and then added 40 points later, and I got in late, and we still caught a massive move. Well, I'm assuming, Jared, you're looking at time-based candles. I feel like it's different when you're watching the delta and a tick chart on those moves, because I can tell, like, you can see when the momentum is like slowing down on the selling or the buying, or whichever direction it's going. So that's why I felt comfortable, and I didn't jump in with my full position right away. I get in with a third of the position. So with the account you see on the screen, it's just 1 contract. I can withstand like up to 60 points with 1. If I add 2, then I can only handle like a roughly 40 points max on a loss that I would feel comfortable. So I get in with 1. If it's going in the direction, if it's going in my favor, why not just add to a winning trade and see if it keeps going? And it's exactly what we did. god, look at that. This is, god, she's freaking. If you guys are trading, like, I highly recommend scaling down today. We didn't trade our full position. I only traded 2/3 of what I normally trade. And we still made more than what we make on the days that we are using our full position. Oh, there's our, I don't know if you guys can see that. Damn, that's quick. Oh, you're not gonna be able to see this. Okay, whatever. Trying to see if I could pull up that My Fun and Futures account. Yeah, we passed My Fun and Futures, and we also passed 2 Ulinox accounts. But don't tell Ulinox how I passed them. Oh yeah, McLovin, did you just short that 5-minute? You guys can't see that. You trade 5 minutes, right? 5-minute candle. Oh yeah. I'm sorry. I keep forgetting. Keep forgetting you switched to the tick chart. What you got going on with indicators? No indicators, freaking baller. That's what I like to hear. Love you. Drive safe. You could put Delta on there. I was just making sure. Wasn't sure if I share this My Fun and Future screen, if there's anything. Window capture. All right, there she is, boys. Passed. Yeah, I think you might be able to see like the highs and lows. Okay, I don't know, just depends. But I mean, just do it. Do it. I'm not trying to force you to use anything. It's a nice steady. Look at that. We had a pretty rough couple days. I didn't even that we went almost back to the initial balance. We were only plus 700, but we just freaking climbed back out like a freaking G. Appreciate it, 100 lot. It took us 18 days. That's perfect. Not rushing it. Just barely within a month. We had this is what I was talking about the other day. Any of your guys' big red days, look at how many trades you took that day. And I guarantee you it's going to be more than your other days. We were taking 5, 4, 1, 4. 5 is our, or I guess we had 6 trades Monday. But leading up to this bigger red day, we were under, probably average 3 trades. And that day we took 6. So we just kept going. Only a 56% win rate. See if we do better on looks like we did better on shorts versus longs. Well, I'm excited. And we, like I said, we also passed 2 Buellanox accounts as well. Which I'm as I trade, I'm gonna only try to, I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing, but I'm not even gonna worry about the Buellanox accounts because like I have to grow those to like what, like $4,500 or something in order to, I don't know, 26 plus 1,000. I have to get those to 3,600 just to be able to request 1,000. So when we get there, we get there. I don't really care. I'm not going to worry about it. I potentially have an invite to that prop firm I was talking about the other day, that futures desk. They're finally live. Hank reached out and he was I think he was interested, and I only have 2 invites. One of them probably, if he wants it, I'll let him have it. But if anybody else is interested in this other one, let me know. And if there's more than one person, I'll figure out. But where? This futures desk, it sound like, one, I trust them. They're coming. It's like the guys from, I think they worked with Blue Sky or something. I don't know for sure, but they're doing things a little different to where you don't pick like a 25,000 account or 50,000 account. You choose like what you want. You choose if you want end of day or static. You choose what you want your max loss to be and what you want your soft daily loss to be. You choose what you want your personal max contracts to be, and then it says when you're unfunded, you can increase your limits once you start getting payouts and stuff. So you're not, if you choose like only 1 mini or 10 micros, you're not limited to that forever once you build an account up. And then you choose what you want your minimum traded days to be. And as you adjust all this stuff, it will set what your assessment goal is. So that's like the eval. Once you pass it, you go right into a live account. In an interview with them, they did say, like, if they see like bad risk management or something they don't really care for how you were trading, they may put you on a sim funded, so it's not a live account. You can take payouts from that, but they just want to see you practice good discipline before they put you in a real live account. You can still get payouts, it's just not an actual live account. But yeah, all that adjusts like how much it costs, and the first month is a set price. So, and then when you pass, you pay this after assessment costs. You can adjust it and just pay everything up front for a discount. 209 is less than 169 plus 89. If it takes you more than 31 days, it's just $29 a month after that. So it's not a big deal if you take your time. However, I don't know if I can show. They have a lot of cool like stuff built in here, like daily journal stuff. You can just tag your trades like on the spot, but it's just that X platform in the browser. But the cool thing is going straight to live. But they list all their stuff right here. And when you get to 10,000 in profits, you don't get paid 1099. You get paid through a K1 tax form, which I never even heard of that. Maybe I should have, because that's like, I think that's for traders. Yeah, they do allow out of country. Where did I see? Restricted countries. You're worried about Japan, right? I don't see Japan on this page. But they're not like, you can't buy like, 20 accounts like Apex. They're not looking to do that. They're looking for, and I believe them, they're looking for actual traders trying to do this. They have like live chat that you can use. Once you get to like a funded, you have more, where was it? I think once you get to funded, right here, funded one-on-one coaching. You can have Zoom calls with them. Like they are trying to help you out and stuff. Like this is for if you're trying to be a legit trader, not someone just recycling evaluation accounts. That's not what they built this for, and that's not who they even want to trade, which is why they're doing invites only. They gave invites to like affiliates, which I'm not signed up for an affiliate. I was signed up for the beta testing, so I was able to use the platform for the last couple weeks. And then they gave me a couple invites. So if you are interested, like only be interested if you are really trying to do this, because I'm going to waste an invite on you. So it's a little more pricey than some other stuff, but what they're off, it's because of what they're offering with it. I personally am going to hold off on getting one of their accounts. I do want an account with them because I'm trying to get live accounts with different prop firms. I'm so sick of the eval and sim funded and crap. But they don't offer Rhythmic yet. And I really like just adding accounts to my copier. I don't want to go to a different platform. This platform is freaking awesome. However, it's also web-based, which gives me the temptation to just open my phone up if I'm out and about. I don't want that. So I would rather just trade on Quantower. So as soon as Rhythmic is available, I will be signing up for them. I'm just personally not doing it. No, once you pass your assessment, you go to a live account. Yeah, make love, and they don't. There's no rules. Like they don't. They as long as it's okay with CME, you can trade. You can trade algos if you want. I know you don't, but you can do whatever you want. They don't care. But it is their discretion when you pass your assessment. Yeah, so they had an interview. I see what you're saying. I think because they don't want to guarantee that you're going to a. Oh, maybe they put you on a sim for a smaller target and then they move you to this. I see what you're saying. The interview I watched. Okay, so I don't know everything about them. Let me pull up the interview, and you guys can. We're not gonna watch it here, but you guys watch it. I'll pull up the time stamp too. So in the interview, they said from eval you go to. Then it's their discretion to move you to live or sim funded, where you can take payouts. Either one, you can start taking payouts, as you build the account. But depending on how they review your trades and you as a trader, they'll move you to one or the other. That was my understanding in the interview. So it could be because there's that discretion. They're not putting on here that you go straight to live. TFD is the futures desk, and then they're calling X. You know how Top Step has Top Step X? Project X is just the platform that you're trading on because it's in the browser. You know how like everybody is partnering up with this. You use it on Top Step. It's trading view behind the scenes. So they're just calling their version TFDX, but it's all in here. I can't. Do I not have access to my? Thought I would still have access to my beta account so I could pull it up. But when you click this little button right here, it just pulls the charts over from the right hand side, and it's just charts like Top Step X. But then all your reports and all this stuff is updated as you trade. You don't like have to wait for the end of the day. You can tag your trades. Like all this is really cool. I would probably use it if I use this platform, but I just don't want to use. I like using Quant Tower, so. And I'm not trying to convince you guys to use it. I'm just saying I have 2 invites if anyone's interested. That's all.
Working with
okay.
our.
If you guys look up Mighty Ox Trader trading, first of all, he's really good at getting you guys all the news in the prop space, which I don't do. Of course, he has all his own affiliates, so make sure you use mine if you use Apex. But he has all of the other ones for all the other ones. Yeah, I understand, Gottfried. That's why I don't. That's why I'm gonna wait for Rhythmic. And I'm not a good journaler, so I'm just going to wait for Rhythmic. I'm trying to find, this is a 45-minute long video. Oh, 2 routes after you pass. See this? Can you guys see that? So if you go to the minute 34:21 or something, he talks about you pass. Yeah, the guy on the left. It's a little rude, but okay. But yeah, the dude on the left is the CEO, Josh. So go to 34, and then you can hear him talk about when you pass the assessment, they'll decide if they want to put you in the sim funded or straight to a live account. But I'll put this link I'll put that link down there if anybody wants it. I'll throw it over here too. Hold on one second, Jared. I'll answer your question. And then you guys know how to get a hold of me. Like I said, I only have 2 invites. I need to check with Hank if he wants one, because I know he was interested when I was talking to him about it the other day. So that means I only have 1 left. And then I'll just keep you guys updated on it, I guess. Jared, I have a few. So we just passed on My Fun and Features. We have some Bulenox accounts. We passed 2 of them today. The profit and loss thing that I pull up every day is the an Apex 150K. So that's the only one we're really like focused on as in terms of like keeping you guys updated. I obviously was excited and wanted to share that we passed other accounts. And then this one, and then we have that Phoenix account. It's not necessarily it's not your typical prop firm. That's that account that I paid $10 for, and I'm just trying to trade responsibly. There's no profit target. There's no daily loss limit. Like your loss limit is the 50,000. But I'm only trade 1 contract at a time, one contract per entry, because I'm not going for a profit target. I just want to show them I have good risk management. And then it's their discretion after 30 days to decide if they want to move me to live, if they even want me to trade with them. And if they don't, they give you like a report on your trading and where you can improve. And if they don't choose you after one of those merit plans, then you're not allowed to try one of those merit plans again. You have to go try one of their normal evals. No, Phoenix is an invite. Let me pull that up because I'm super excited about it, because I feel like I'm doing really good, and I kind of want I talked about this before. I want a third party to review my trading and tell me I'm good. Knives will not tell me that I'm good enough, so I need to go to somebody else. Yeah, for sure, Jared. You know, I'm always there and willing to help out. I told you. I think you need to try a prop first instead of freaking wasting your real capital. I understand Knives. Not Knives, sorry. 100 lot. What you went through with Fast Track, I wouldn't really trust any of them either. I don't think that's a good trader. Whoever was just asking, I can't remember now, about this Phoenix account. Again, I never even heard of them. I just want to see if they choose me. I don't even, like, there's potential that they might not be legit, but I watched an interview with them and that CEO seems normal. He doesn't seem insane like Scott from Fast Track. That's why I don't care about how much somebody makes, because that doesn't mean anything. I want to see consistency. But they have normal accounts, but I was interested in this merit account because it's do whatever you want, and then after 30 days we'll review what you did and see if we want you to move to a live account. And for only $10, like, why not? I chose the 50K. I don't know. They're like from Germany or something, so that's why they put periods. But yeah, after 30 calendar days, they let you know if it's well, Knives appears to have a lot of knowledge, so that's where he gets you. Oh, hold on, I gotta do something for my wife. Um, yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you, 100 lot. Stick with the ones you know. Stick with my funded futures. I mean, they freaking pay out super quick. 100 lot had like what, like 20,000, and then Fast Track changed their rules and ended up going out of business, and he never got his money. Knives, were you talking about this? Were you talking about this? If they call me a bad trader? Yeah, it's just 21,000. No big deal. I have a buddy who had a two $26,000 payouts waiting and never got them. Very nice, Jared. Guys, if you're still here, how'd you do today? I'm gonna check on GameStop. Gapped up this morning, went up, and of course back down. Seems like a good spot to short. Be going back down to like 640-ish. Not taking it. Well, that was quick. Just had to speak it into existence. Made it to 650. I mean, come on. It just immediately goes straight down as soon as I said that. Because we weren't trading anything. I totally forgot that we had news at 10. Did it? Didn't really do anything, or this was 10. Oh, this is. Oh, we're zoomed out pretty far. This is freaking. We're moving. Jesus, you guys need to be careful. We just had a 100-point drop from that spot. Have you traded today, 100 lot? That was a sick. You gotta admit that was a sick call out right there. Doesn't mean anything because we didn't enter, but it just went straight down. Our chart, we're just back in this range. I mean, I feel like this is just going to keep selling off now. We went up and took those highs this morning. Now we're down. We just dropped from the up here. We were at the highs of the range and just went straight back to the bottom. You took that 100 lot? Yeah, I need to activate. Well, I'm gonna have to send in. I don't even remember how to activate Bulanox accounts. Jesus. I thought we were gonna be like choppy this week leading into like Thanksgiving because last week sucked so bad. Yeah, last week we were stuck up in this range. It was horrible. Then we finally had this 750 point drop. Then we just went right back into some chop. But this is Yeah, I'm not worried about it 100 lot. I'm pleading the fifth on copying I plead the fifth on if I'm copying Buellanox accounts, but I don't think they can. If you're using Quan Tower, I don't think they can see. They don't have access to Quan Tower logs, and Rhythmic doesn't show. I looked at my Rhythmic logs, or I looked at some Rhythmic logs, and I don't see anything that indicates copying. But we're not going to talk about that in case there's any narcs out there. And I think it's in there if they do decide to look into somebody, and they're only going to look into somebody if you're like have like these massive wins some days. And I just aim for consistent days, as you've seen. So I should have no reason to have eyeballs on me. I don't know their reason. They said you can copy within, if you have 3 Buellanox accounts, you can copy those. But they said you can't copy from other prop firm accounts or to other prop firm accounts. How are they gonna? First of all, how are they gonna know? Those accounts are on other exchanges. I mean, other exchanges. And I don't know. Like, how are they gonna tell me I can't do that on another account? I don't know. Prop firms can do whatever the hell they want, I guess. And I think it's just there for people who are either... I honestly don't know. I don't know. I don't care. I'm not worried about it. Yeah, I just... We're not going to talk about it, and we're just going to... We're not copying, and we will just trade and see what happens. If I was ever denied for a rule like that, I would just not trade with them, not put any more energy, and go elsewhere. I will have a live account with My Funded Futures, because they move you to live after you pull out $6,000. I will do that. Apex seems to be paying. I have a friend who gets paid with Apex, so our 150K will be paying us out. I only have one account with them, so I might pick up some smaller, like 50Ks. We'll see. But we got the Buells going. This Phoenix, I hope they choose me for live and I have a live account with them. That would be sick because it was only $10. There's some other ones out there too. I was trying to look for some direct to funded accounts, but none of them offer Rhythmic. Like, they all use Topstep, or not Topstep. They use that X platform or something I can't connect to Quan Tower. Or like I found one that does, but it was kind of expensive. So we'll just keep working. We'll just keep playing the evals. I've never used Blue Sky. I might add an account with them. I need to do Take Profit Trader, add some with them. There's tick data on there. I was using it in the beta. I was worried about that too, McLovin, but when I signed up for the beta and used it, it let me pull up a 1K tick chart. as advised. Just keep an eye on it. The only thing is that that X platform didn't have cumulative delta. It had accumulation and distribution, and it was just a line graph. However, I was still able to kind of read the charts. I didn't compare it with cumulative delta on Quantower to see if it was identical, but it was close enough to where I could kind of see when there was some more heavy selling. It just wasn't these bar graphs, and I didn't find a setting to change it from a line graph to a bar graph. I like the bar graph because it's way easier to see big red candles compared to small green candles versus a line, but it was close enough. And I was kind of, it's exactly the same thing as Top Step X. And what was I going to say? Yeah, it was close enough. It was a little harder, but I was still able to do it. That's another thing. I haven't used a Top Step account. They offer Rhythmic accounts. I should eventually pick up some of those. I need to just keep taking it day by day like we've been doing. I don't know. I hit flatten, and there were still a couple accounts that had open positions. I don't think it was a copier issue. I think it was like a Rhythmic issue, because even when I was clicking close, they weren't closing. And then finally it did close, and then it put me in one long instead of a short on one account. So I just exited that. I think it was like just Rhythmic and Quantower. I don't know. But that's why I keep on Quantower. I think, Thunderlot, you were using Quantower, but if you do use copy trading, always open a positions tab so you can see, when you enter something, you can check positions, make sure every account is in a position. And when you exit, you can make sure everything is out. And then there's a close button on there to exit everything. Damn, these are some wild moves today. Yeah, I mean, if you're using a copy trader, and you need to keep open the positions and the working orders. This guy right here. So positions will show you every position for every account. And then there's a close all button. And then working orders, I keep that open too, to just make sure everything's out of stuff. Just if you didn't know that, or anyone else who uses that. Is this gonna just keep going? it's pretty nice. I had to be careful because I was getting had a little adrenaline going with that trade because it was so big. We made more on this trade than we do when we take 3 trades with our full position size. This was only 2/3 in just one trade, and we ended more green than we do on. I mean, yesterday was a really good day, and it was like 800. I mean, we were only 200 more than that on this account, but still. And it's also cool we passed accounts, and I didn't really know where they were. That's been huge for me. You guys have seen me struggle when I get to those thresholds. I get really close to 3,000, and then I freaking like end up blowing the account. Last Monday, we went into Monday. Our My Funded Futures account only needed like 800 more to pass it, and then I hit a minus $500 day, and then a minus $1,000 day. We were this close to passing it, and then I freaking felt like I had to start all the way over, but I didn't let myself obsess over it. And something I've always struggled with, and I've really been trying to distract myself when we get off the charts, is to not think about trading. I don't know if it's like anxiety or whatever, but like I would just all day, and even before I like laying in bed at night, I would just be thinking about my accounts and thinking, okay, if I can just be green a couple more days, this is where we can be at. And I start playing like the calculator game, thinking like, how many points do I need each day? Like, and start obsessing over it. And I just try to not think about that. Don't worry about my balances, just trade. And we grinded that crap back. I thought going into last week, I thought we were going to pass it. And the market said, nope, you're about to start all the way back from zero. and we end up passing it 1 week later. It's no big deal. I've read like, isn't he the author of that one popular book that everybody talks about? I've read that. I haven't watched anything with him though. Yeah, I'll check it out. Well, I guess that's everything. What else you guys want me to do? I need to go look up how to. I know you have to like send in something for Bulenox. I'm assuming I probably have to wait till tonight for the accounts to update. I don't know if I could do it right now. But if you guys are trading, just be careful, and we'll be back tomorrow to just freaking stay with this discipline. Thanks, McLevin. I also don't ever want to. I don't want to like come across as like bragging ever. I'm just like proud of myself for doing this. This was freaking. Every day was a struggle this month to make sure I stay on track. It's so easy. It's so easy to stay on track for like 3 days, but then one day it's like you just blow it all. I know everybody's done that, but we're on the 28th. October 28th is when we started. 1, 2, 3. This is week 4, so we end tomorrow strong, and we're doing it. And then we just work on the next month. And then we work on the next month, and then it should just keep getting easier and easier. Thank you, McLevin. We're not doing that crap no more, McLevin. Now when we buy accounts, we're just going to keep increasing our little rat army of prop firm accounts that I've always talked about. Actually, forgot about that. That I said I wanted an army of prop firm accounts, but I don't ever want to have that feeling of like we may lose accounts in the future, but it will be because we just hit a string of red days and they just eventually catch up to us. I do not ever want to deal with that feeling of going from green to a blown account in one day. Like we should never ever have to feel that again. It's such a sickening feeling. And we're not going to. We're just going to keep this risk management and self-awareness and discipline up and be good little traders like we know how to do. But, all right, you guys have a good one. McLovin, thanks for sticking around. I know it's late where you're at. Hunter a lot, take it easy. David, thank you. We'll see you guys tomorrow morning.